And welcome back everyone to another video, and today what we're going to be doing is reacting to another music video by TX2. Now this is called, of course, Cruel World. This is the only other one of his that I have not seen, other than Infamous, which we did a reaction to for the first time seeing it last time. Again, this is Cruel World. I've only heard little bits and pieces from when he was promoting this on his Instagram, on his TikTok, and of course YouTube Shorts. But so I've only heard the same like 10-15 seconds of the song. I've heard nothing else. I've seen nothing but what I've seen from the promotional material. I haven't even listened to this song in the audio only form. I have not, because I've been waiting until I could try and get these videos out in better quality, because StreamYard, which is what I used to record, is like a roll of the dice at a casino for recording with internet, because it's browser based. But without further ado, let's get into this in 3, 2.
This world's nothing but cruel because of people like you.
I already like it.
Goddamn vultures, I'd hate to break the news, but we're all positive.
Although, may I say, before we go any farther, that I relate to this in a way by saying that the world is nothing but cruel because of people like you. This is like me talking to my grandmother, because if you have watched any episodes of my old original series, Storytime with Mikey, I was often talking about her and the abuse she put me through, the physical, emotional, and verbal abuse. And I know Evan has talked about him being a victim of various types of abuse. One in particular that I thankfully have never been a victim of, but is horrifying to think about. So I already can kind of see where this song is going, and I'm going to jump right back into it. I like the face paint, though, just so I can talk without missing parts of the song. But in terms of school violence, one particular memory for me was in middle school in the 7th grade, and I was in music class, and a student who had a very well-known bad temper and anger issues and liked to just punch things and people to feel better. And he didn't like me because of my autism, because it made me annoying, I suppose you could say. And he asked our music teacher, if he could punch me as hard as he could in the stomach. That teacher, who was, instead of teaching us, was on the website back in the day for the McDonald's Monopoly giveaway thing, said, yeah, sure, why not? He hits me, I fall to the floor because I can't breathe, and I'm in severe pain in my stomach for the entire rest of the class. Now, of course, I went to the principal's office and I filed a statement, and the principal tried to sweep it under the rug because, you know, boys will be boys. My mother didn't like that too. My mother, one of the few smart things my mom has done, did go to the school board, and a whole big brouhaha ensued, and the teacher was forced to resign or he would be fired. He had two options: resign or be fired. And he chose to resign, because if he got fired, that's a bad mark on him. The student was dealt with appropriately. And as it goes to show, be careful where you send your kids to school. This is another reason why I love Evan so much. He's a great vocalist for this kind of music. And he puts a lot of himself into these songs, so you can feel the emotion in this music. I like the chord with that. And that is true. It's like, when you feel a certain way, you are basically just a pawn in everyone's game. Like, there's going to be people that you think you can trust, and they're going to use you for their own personal gain. I've been there. I've had people that I thought I could trust, and they used me for whatever I could give them, whether it be money or sympathy for something that they weren't actually going through, but they wanted someone to feel bad for them for whatever reason. I've been the pawn in many a person's game of chess, and I do not like it. No one likes it. And it's kind of why I listen to this kind of music, why I love this kind of music, because it brings that to a head. It exposes how you're feeling and allows you to call out the bullshit, allows you to expose what is going on in the world and what certain people are doing. And that's why I really relate with emo music and punk music and heavy metal music, but primarily emo and punk. It's just, it speaks to you when you go through things that you can relate to. It speaks to the soul. Now, this is kind of how I feel and look when I'm sitting down to write my poems. It hurts to write, but I write because I hurt. And may I say, I love when Cam goes ham on the guitar. He gets right into it. I love that. I like that enthusiasm. Good drumming. There's some parts of these videos I try not to talk much because I don't want to miss anything. Sometimes the video does tell a story. I believe I recall Evan talking about this. Like he had a friend back in Colorado, and his friend didn't like his life choices that he ended up making and everything. Didn't like who Evan was becoming, and because of that, that guy's always going to be stuck in Colorado, and he's not going to be able to move forward in life because he can't give in to progress. He doesn't think that people can change and thrive with their life choices. He doesn't think that if you end up being this instead of what he thought you were, you're not going to do well in life. And because of that, he's so light-minded that he's going to be stuck in Colorado. He's not going to be able to have anything, not going to be able to really enjoy life because he can't move forward. He's going to be stuck always in the past. And sometimes you even hate it after you're dead because some people just cannot move on. This world's nothing but cruel because of people like you. And I think this song he's directing towards all people that have either done him wrong, people that are out there doing some people like him wrong. And I like that kind of message in a song. Well, this is definitely going on my playlist. That's another good song. I actually liked the video from that, and especially because I like who he performed it with. And that's actually what I do when I'm eating apples. I don't like apples either. I just spit them right out. And yes, that has been my reaction to Cruel World by TX2. The only other video that he've put out that I have not seen or heard the song for, now that I have, I'm all caught up and I'm ready for more. So let me know what you all thought down below. But again, like I said in the first reaction video with TX2, I'm aware he could be controversial, but I'm aware that a lot of the things that are being said about him are either out of context or just completely false because people will get some kind of idea in their head. With that being said, let me know what you all think down below. Be civil with anyone who comments and replies, please. Just be civil. This channel is for people to be having a civil conversation in the comments about things, even controversial people, even if they're not even that controversial, and it gets blown out of proportion because it has a lack of context. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. Cheers.